Good morning, good day, good whatever it might be. Welcome back to another live stream. A little bit of another angle than the usual, but yeah, this area is getting along nicely, I'd say. Um, why am I streaming an hour earlier than the usual? Well, because in 2 hours I actually have to go, so it was either no stream or an hour stream or this. Um, that's better. Um, and let me think. Oh yeah, and I did want to stream because I have something prepared which we can build in game. Yes, so let me get into that real quick. Anyway, how is everybody doing? Hey, just I did. How you doing? Also, off stream, I did some work. I did like a few things. I did the fence and the greenery. So this is now a little bit more finished. It looks like that. Think it's pretty okay. Pretty good. Okay, let me get into here. Let me store all of the crap that I have in my inventory or throw away the crap that I have in my inventory. Let me get you into there. I might need these two machines in a bit. So, first of all, let me get the schematic ready, which we're gonna need today, which we're gonna build today. Scroll. Bridge. No, how did I call again? Road, bridge, and landing. It was supposed to be, but it became road, bridge, and land. Oh god. It is a big schematic, but that's because it's including most of the land over here. So let me just dig up some trees while we're at it. Anyway, this evening, I'll get something in the mail, which is called Legos, and it's the Lego Titanic, actually. Yeah, so really excited for that. I might do a live build stream tonight, but I don't know if I have the time for that. I don't think I do. So, yeah. We'll have to see what we do with it. What kind of PC hardware do I have? Let me look up the exact things for you, because I always actually forget. I can look that up real fast now. I have. Actually, wait. I know where I can find that better in my mailbox. Ooh, your order. No, I don't need your order. I need gold. That one is what I need. I have a AMD Ryzen 7 7800X3D as a CPU. I knew that out of my head, but I didn't know that I have my motherboard is a Fire Breather Dominant A7847X3D. And I have an NVIDIA 4070 Ti Super in there. Actually, it should be. Even though it's listed on here as a normal Ti. NVIDIA. Did I get scammed? No. It's 16 gigs, yeah. No, it's fine. No, I didn't get scammed. For a second I was like, that's weird. Because I can see in my, how do you call it? Hi cat, how you doing? Come here, come here. My task manager. I can see that my GPU, can I please? GPU details. GPU out of 16 gigs, yes. So no, I didn't get scammed. It's just really weird on like the bill, basically. So that's done. Let me paste that in game. No. Like it's fine in there, but it's like I was reading out the bill from what I ordered, and on there it said TI and not TI Super, which was weird for me. But when I check in the manager, it says 16 gigs, and the normal TI is 12 gigs. So I know for sure it's right. And actually, I did have the box, so I already knew it. But whatever. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh god. Okay. So today we're gonna be building a bridge, as you can clearly see. Let me just see what I can line this up with, though. Okay, there's a dirt patch, and it's... yeah. And then one down. Matches up perfectly. This is the same bush. There we go. So today we're going to be building this bridge, this big bridge. I need to clear some more trees, is what I see. I designed that yesterday, so yeah. There you have it. I need to clear some grounds around it and things, but let me just actually mark that out. Actually, let me fly towards the other side. Alright. Because I need like the exact hole size. God, I shouldn't have held that. Oh, please no creepers. No, nothing around me. Good. So let's dig a few blocks down. And let's actually sleep before we continue. So we're gonna dig up the hole for the bridge, especially for the road vehicles. So that's why. And we gotta clear some more trees. So let me just get started with that. Again, as I was saying, tonight a Lego set will be in, or this middle of the day. I don't know when exactly, but I'll have to check. Where's my wrench? There's my wrench. Yeah, excited for that. I do have to do some things on the home tonight, this evening, probably. So that's why I said I don't know if I got the time to actually stream that. And as some of you might know, I'm going on vacation this weekend, so I'll not be here for like a week and a half. Yeah, a week and a half ish, like around 11 days or something. So, but yeah, that's why I wanted to stream like right now. I know it's a little bit early in the morning, but or well, it's for me a little bit early. For you, it might be really late. At least it's different than the usual, but I gotta work in the middle of the day, so yeah, didn't really have the time. Later on. That's done. Okay, yeah, I need to go that way. Another thing I found out yesterday is that there is rooted dirt in the ground here. So, as always, I'm gonna dig that up. Because non-renewable resource, yada 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 yada. And then we can later on work on the thingy, actually. The bridge. The bridge is sort of the same design as I had on the other side of the town, but since they're not that close to each other, you won't really notice. It's actually newly built, so it's not the exact same. It's shorter also. It's less wide. It's a little bit different on the underside and some things, but overall it's pretty the same, of course. Let me mark that real quick. And that will actually help us, by the way, if we get that done, to go from that road onto this road. So we don't have to go with our vehicles through here anymore, but we can actually go on the normal roads. Maybe the return journey will go through here with the buses, but I'm not sure. We'll have to see. Especially since this is kind of a weird journey for the bus, I guess. Well, is it weird? I don't know. Just have to see. Alright. And the last few trees, and then we should be covered. Then I have to dig out, of course, the big gap for the tracks. For the road to actually work. So let me get started with that. Let me plonk down the beacon for a second. I was gonna say I don't know if I need it, but if we need it, at least we do have it. Okay, it's like there. It's this. Of course, there's water like always. There's like always a water just where I actually want to have nothing, which is really annoying, but I guess we'll manage. There we go. And a boulder, of course. Like, if these things were just made out of stone, I wouldn't really mind them, but since they're made out of other sorts of stone, it's way slower to mine this, actually, which is quite annoying. Also, I do wonder how high is that road? Oh yeah, this is the right height, yes. Yep, okay, good. Then the rails are going to be on this floor level. And the road is going to be above. Actually, it's slowly going to raise up, of course, so... Doesn't really make sense to dig all of this up, but... To have it dug up a little bit is fine, of course. There we go. Okay, like that. Let's clear this last hurdle, I'd say. And then from there on, we actually have the hole already, I think. Because the road is already at level, like right here, so... I wonder if I should remove this boulder though for a second. Since that's going to be inside of the road bridge. And it might damage like the things on the side. Yeah, it's there. It's here and its landing is here. we go, like that. Let me clear out these last blocks and then we can actually get into building it slowly. Or, well, we need to get the stuff that we need for it, of course. But I think most of it should already be inside of the cannon setup. Umber bricks we have plenty of. The fences we have plenty of. Stone, maybe we have to change some variants, but... Let me actually get this last tree out of the way. Where's my... there. That wasn't too smart, but let me place that back. There we go, at least now it should fit. Let me get the dirt away and the crap. So we have some space for picking up all of those blocks. Actually, let's keep the copper. Let's keep the copper. Why do you want to have that, you might ask? Because I want to have that. Yes, yes. No, I don't have a renewable factory for it yet. I think I can make it though, so. Actually, I don't know if I can make it. Otherwise, I probably had made a factory for it already, but... See, this is nice and easy to get through. This is the stuff I like. Alrighty then, alrighty then, alrighty then, alrighty then. There we go, this is what I need. Like so. Yeah, so the hole is ready. Let's actually dig out the rooted dirt thing. So let's stop that recording for a second. Get the zinc away. I think I have to make some lamps soon and things like that, because I know they're on the... Okay, here's the stuff. Just barely on the side of the bridge. Yeah, let's dig this out. As I did before, on the other piles. Rooted dirt, rooted dirt, rooted dirt. Yeah, it's really nice to have. Like, of course, I don't use it that often, if I'm honest, but sometimes it's nice to have to build with. And if you can get it, you should get it, because there aren't like millions of, or like you cannot remake it. So it only generates in the world. There we go. Okay, well, that's interesting. I need to cover that up a bit. Well, I don't need to cover it up. I need to light it up. That's something different. There's like a cave right next to my base, which I don't want. Okay, gotta get my bow. I gotta get my bow. Yep, that's why. Okay, retreat for a little bit. I gotta get my food in my hotbar. All these kinds of things. Yeah, do not go into a fucking cave without your tool. Tools! Oh, oh, oh. Well, the zombie is dead. You are not dead. Okay, well, how? How is that even possible? Okay. Reason why I'm lighting all of this is so if I ever build or decide to build a mob farm, I can easily do so. Well, this is like... Where is it? I'm not gonna explore the whole cave. Fuck it. I'm not in the mood for that. Okay, however, why is this so lit? I have no clue why. Okay, let me just get to the other side of that cave, which is here. And do some lights up in here. Again, the light is like weird down here, so I have no clue what's happened. But okay. Yeah, sure, like that. It's at least a little bit better than it was. Where is the exit? Up in here. Okay, good. Let me throw all of the crap on the floor real quick. Not my bucket, please. I said not my bucket, please. There we go. And we can continue for a bit with digging this. I think most of the dark areas around my area are like lit up, so I'm not that worried for it, and I could make a pretty good mob farm, I think. Though I'd rather build it underground then, and even though it's not that efficient. But having it underground means that it will be hidden and not like a big area with a big building or something. Or maybe I'll build like a gas silo or something one day. And then inside of the gas silo I can yeah, I can have a mob farm. Sounds like a good plan for in the future. Not right now though. Also, I have no clue where to have that, so I have to find a spot for it, which is quite central. Because the more central in the area it is, the better the mob farm will work. Because the caves are more lit up towards the center of my area and less towards the sides. I thought I did a better job at lighting up this whole area, but apparently not. Alright, well, we got some stuff out of that. 400 only. Pretty shit, but sure. And some other crap. Again, let me just throw that on the floor, please. I will be putting this machine somewhere else. guess here would be a fine spot. Okay, sure. I think that's fine. Let me just get these two machines away, because I don't need them right now. So the tree machine. And the beacon and things like that. There we go. Store all of the logs. Okay, I didn't want to do anything with that, sure. And now it has come to be the time to start figuring out what materials we need for the bridge. Let me actually see if it can fit. Okay, it seems to be fitting. At least the tracks, yeah, tracks are fine. Towards the other side, it's good. Okay, that's weird how that's not covered in a block, but sure. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna quickly get this in here. And let me check what kind of materials it needs. Probably more stone, right? Okay, we're not gonna give it that. We're gonna give it a cobbled deep slate. 20, I can fix that. Because I know where it needs that. I could have used normal, but yeah. It actually needs that like under the water to make it look a little bit nicer. $20 deep slate. Copycat blocks. Oh, it's a ghost block. 14. 14? It's quite a lot. Didn't expect that much, but sure. Cut deep slate, 9 stacks. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good morning, Sophie. How you doing? Good morning, good morning. Do I have this stored somewhere? I thought I did. Flat riveted, 8 stacks. 6, 7, 8. I should really make an automatic machine for this. Can I steal? Yeah, I can. There we go. Check. Grass block. We're gonna skip 13 stone stacks of stone tile. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Can always make a little more. Doing good. Just went streaming a little bit earlier because I have to do something in the middle of the day, so that's why I'm starting already, or why I've started already. Local metal pillars, few stacks. Pillar, there we go. Phantom train track. Okay, I will get that. Small stone brick, sure. As in there. Zinc ore. Okay, I don't care about zinc ore. Actually, we're almost there already. So phantom track, ornate redstone lamp. We get the last few things. And I'm almost going on vacation. Almost, so. Ornate redstone lamp. Ornate redstone lamp. Oh, it's chipped. Okay, that's why. So 12. Let's make a little more. Oh, and which one does it go though? Do I not have the right bench for that? I think there's another bench. It's the tinkering table or the alchemy. I think it's the tinkering table. Piece of TNT. Oh, sorry. Tinkering table, piston. Three, 1, 2. Huh? Oh, sorry. Piston, tinkering table, slabs, logs, and... Okay, I thought I had that, but never mind. Slabs. There we go. Tinkering table, there we go. Ornate redstone lamp. Alright, so we got ornate redstone lamps. Phantom track. Glass yellow stained. Let me... Wait, how much did I need of that? 33. So this should be enough if I get... 8. Too much already. Okay, and then we go glass blower, craft. Sure, we got that. Phantom track, and that's it. Is it missing like a lot of grass and a lot of potsol, but I don't care about the potsol. I know what to make my storage room. Make your storage room a storage room. See, I got you thinking there. Two of those stacks. 2 stacks of phantom tracks. 12 of those. There we go. Let's check. Okay, I thought I needed 12, but never mind. Maybe it needed a little bit more. Okay, we're gonna configure it to skip missing blocks. Don't replace solid blocks. Actually, replace solid with solid. Don't replace solid with air. Hello, actually, Tom. Thank you for the follow. How are you doing today? How are you doing today? Just to make sure, let me get a little bit more gunpowder. Just a little bit more. Like a stack. I have stacks upon stack. I think I have like 36,000. But if I upgraded that barrel, I don't know for sure. Okay, last check. Check it. Check it. Yes. 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 Check the schematic once more. it's in the right location, the right place. If it's at the right height, yeah, it's at the right height. Good. On the water, it's nicely rendering in the right way. Yep. Seems to be good. Seems to be time to wait a bit. Press bonk. Okay, so it will be replacing dirt in the floor, I think. Yeah, it's... Oh, it's filling in that gap. Whoops. Isn't it? Oh, fucking hell, Crow, really? Well, at least I dug up the root of dirt from underneath that, so it's fine. Okay, it's already working on that layer. Good. That means it doesn't have to replace much inside of the biome. Except for like these few dirt blocks here and there. But there we go. Oh, I had to remove that tree. Shit. Yeah, I set it to... I don't think it's the fastest speed yet, but it's close. It's close to the fastest. Because I didn't want to have to wait for like hours upon hours every time I built something, you know. And especially if I make replay recordings out of this, if I have like a replay mod recording of like a few hours, yeah, that's quite hard to edit that. Well, it's not hard, but it's a lot of work to edit that back into a few seconds. So I'd rather it be a speedy one of like 15 minutes or so, and then I can export that at 10 frames per second. So then it's already, well, what, 2.5 minutes, and then I can slow it down in the editor or speed it up times 8 or something even more. Actually, wait, it's already sped up times 8 in the replay mod recording, and then because I export at 10 FPS for longer sections, I can times it by 6 at least. So I don't know what speed that is exactly, but it's quite fast in the eventual replay mod recording. So there will be a tunnel there, and there will be a tunnel there. Yeah, see, it's right on this boulder. I should have removed it. But well, I still can remove it, to be honest. Oh, I do have some of those in there. That's good. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to grab a bit of stone. Because I know one thing that I haven't done. And that's this stuff underneath here. So yeah, it's just going to be stairs. Vertical stairs. I'll just make some myself. So I'm sure the machine has like enough stuff. Alright. I'll probably, in the end, I'll probably make this into a hill or like slope or whatever. Right next to it instead of this. But well, I can steal a few slabs. I don't think I need more than that, to be honest. Yes. But it is indeed quite a fast cannon. I like them to be quite fast. I also need to get some torches underneath there, but first get this done. Sleep. And then we can continue staring at our bridge being built. I might actually stop a little bit earlier anyway. I also have to finish some other things today. And as I said before, maybe later on today I might stream building the Lego thing, but I don't know if I can. I might do like a few building streams, but I'll probably not stream the whole building of it. Because that's gonna take a long time. Unless everybody wants to see that, but I doubt everybody wants to see that. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, but for me it's kind of hard to set up because I have to set the camera on what's happening here, but I also have a face. So what I can do with the camera is, I guess I can zoom it out a little bit more, I think. Do that and then... oh yeah, I cannot move it down. Well, I have to move it down by hand. I guess it could fit, but... Let me just do it like that, that's better. This should still be going. So that part is also hollow. Let me quickly put some torches inside of there before... I don't have any torches. I don't have any torches. Oh! There was coal underneath here, right? Holy, what? Yeah, there's coal, good. There we have it, a stack of coal. We have some... These in here, those in here. Quite a few stacks of torches, but only nice to have. Shit, I'm just too late. Ah! I could have gotten in from underneath, but oops. Let me quickly close the gap before it's gonna build over the top of it. Same in here. Spam some torches. Okay, that's set nicely. Good. And then we finally have our road thing up here. We can actually go with this road, we can go underneath. We'll have to check if it fits though, because we still have to make a ramp down there. Which is a few blocks up. Yeah, a few blocks up. I think we can make it go down here. And then have like a small narrow roadway to cross there. But yeah, we'll have to see about that. How that fits. First lanterns are coming in. I do have to watch it for a bit. There are some bites not filled, which I do not like. Actually, after this layer, the actual road is coming up. So these are the girders for underneath of the bridge, and that's filled in really weirdly. I don't know why I did it like that, and that too. Whoops. And the rest should just be the same. There we go. And then we have the layer above this is the road already. And it hasn't placed the tracks connecting that to that yet, but... Oh, maybe it will do that in the end. I have to keep an eye on that though. Hello ODB Gaming, how are you doing? How are you doing today? So yeah, I eventually decided... what am I doing, wizard? I am building bridge, wizard. With schematic, actually cannon, wizard. Wizardry. See? Smoke. Yes, exactly. I decided in the end to be lazy and to just have the same landing on the other side with like a thing in it. Listen here, boy, you aren't building... how do you even do this? How do I do what? How is it like magically moving blocks? Or how did I design it? Or what do you mean? I'm not following you at all. Make the bridge build itself. A schematic cannon? Like, if you know Create mod, you have these things. And they can, basically, if you design something in another world or somewhere else, you can make a schematic out of it, and you can put it inside of a cannon, and then reuse that later on. Also, my face is getting really bright again. I constantly have to switch, like, the face cam up and down a little bit, because the sun is, like, going on and off, and the window, well, yeah, it's annoying. So yeah, that automatically builds the bridge for me. Are you able to save in schematics as well? What do you mean? I make something myself. I save it as a schematic. And thank you so much for the raid. What were you just streaming actually? But I save it as a schematic. What I make, and then the schematic cannon can actually make that for me in game. So I don't have to remake everything block by block by hand. And it's also a lot faster than I can build myself. So that's how that works. And I just, like if I found a design on build, depends if it's a create schematic. It has to be like a create schematic. Like one of these things. So you can get an empty schematic, you can get it like inside the schematic table. If you get it in your files, then for example you get all of these options. And here, let me just get a tree or something. You can upload it to the schematic. You have the schematic. And then you can do plonk, and then you can know where that is, can rotate it, mirror it, do whatever you want with it. And then you have it inside of a schematic cannon. You give it some gunpowder, you give it the resources it needs, and then you can build a tree. But it has to be a create schematic. Thank you, Sophie. I think it's the same one as that one, and as these ones. Hey, Unsociable, how you doing? Actually, you asked last stream already, right? Didn't you? I might upload them. I'll have to check if I do that after this. Otherwise, send me a message on Discord about it, so I remember to do it in the evening. Yeah, normal schematics are slower, or normally the cannon is a little bit slower, but you can change that in the config of your single player world or your multiplayer world, whatever, to be faster. So, in case you want something to be built fast and not slow, then be sure to do that. Yeah, meanwhile the bridge is slowly, well, I was gonna say finishing up, but it still has like the hardship of it to still make, so don't think, Mm. No, I think you asked in an earlier stream, didn't you? Or maybe somebody else then asked in like an earlier stream. Like, without the schematic cannon, I wouldn't be able to build all of this, to be honest. So, yeah. I'm so happy for that thing. If you just imagine having to build all of this in like by hand. Of course, I designed everything, and that still took a lot of work. Like, there's still over like, I don't know how many hours, like thousands in here. But just imagine not having the schematic cannon and building it all by hand in game. That would take even more hours. Actually, let me check in statistics real quick. Statistics, time played, 34 days. Wait, yeah, still on, good. 34 days, 34 point something days. Now this equal to times 24 hours, you'd say. 828 hours in here, and in the creative world probably some more. Version 1.20.1 fabric. With my own modpack, ImagineerDave's create modpack something. See, there we get the arch finally. I think when it's done with that side, it will be pretty fast from now on, because it doesn't have to place that many blocks anymore. Again, as always, schematics can be found over at my Patreon. I don't know if I have a link for my Patreon. I don't think I do. But I have a link for my Discord. I should set that up, to be honest. And then we actually have a nice road to go off of there. So the buses right now, they travel through there and through like the dock area, and it's weird. So I want them to take this route instead. And then go to there. I just have to connect up this little bit. When that's connected up, and that. When those things are connected up, I have to make the railroad crossing, which I'll do with normal barriers, I think. I think this is done, right? I think it's done. Except for maybe some final details. Finished. Well, there you go. Thank you, Unsociable. I can't get inside of the bridge right now. Well, I can. Yeah, no, it hasn't placed the rails. I need to do that by hand, apparently. Slopes cannot be placed by schematic cannon. Good to know. Let me just go in here, restock that guy. And place all of these materials back. Because we now have a bridge. A nice looking bridge, I think. Let me just turn shaders on real fast. There we go. I think it works pretty well. Also with the other bridge over there and like this little harbor area right now. I think I might do some industry over here on that island. And this I might keep as more green because the farm is also here. So at least not heavy industry. Maybe some storage things or something. But yeah, I like it. I like this new view that we have. Of course, wait. I'll make sure to get there so that the station building is loaded. There we go. Thanks. Yeah, I think our new view is pretty good. I like that little group of trees over there. Sort of like having that in front of the other gate. Just make it less mirrored, I guess. Like, I now just remember, like, just having, like, those arches of the station in there and just a few rails. And now we have this. And we have this. And we have the branch line. And we have, well, this, that. Jesus Christ. We've come along far, but yeah. Should I set up the railroad barrier? No, I should finish that first, the road. Let me finish the road first. And get some tracks. Tracks. Some of these ones. Okay. Yeah, the trees will probably become handy later, but for now, not really. Okay, I do need some of this stuff. Of course, again, holding control to make the curve more gentle. Same on this side, holding control to make the curve more gentle. And now we can actually start checking out what we do here. Because, do we even want the cars to go that way? On a double lane? Maybe we don't want that. Maybe we want like the main road, of course, to be going that way. And this to be a sort of branch. Okay. Yeah. Wait. I have an idea. Thank you, Unigur, for the follow. How are you doing today? Okay, yeah, I have a plan. I have a plan for this area. So, our road is going to be the main road towards the bridge, right? It's basically going to be like that, into there, that into there. This road, we're going to remove that part, and we're actually going to say we have a little side path of that goes into there. Yeah, a small car park was my idea already, but I think a two-way main road ending on a car park is a little bit much. So that's why I sort of make this go that way first and then do like a siding off of that with like a one-way street or like a street where you would either go in and out. Basically more as how do you call it? Like an entrance to a parking lot, like off the main road, and not have the main road go bonk onto it. Because that doesn't make too much sense. So curves up to the bridge. Yeah, it curves up to like the landing of the bridge. Like the bridge is already... Oh, well, actually, does not even fit what I'm saying right now. Fuck, because it ends here. Trains can only turn up to 90 degrees. Yes, tracks. I know that. Thank you, though. Well, apparently that's like the limit, what we can reach. Which is fine, because that's like... Well, the divergent will be like there. Yeah, that's fine. So it will be like that, and then it goes like that. Makes a little more sense. Let me get dirt. Dirt. Actually, let's not have dirt, let's have cobble. Oh, then we're gonna break our beautiful road network here again. Actually, oh wait, no, that's good, because then I can actually do some other details inside of it. For example, the fence, which is now a straight area, we can actually, if we can have this corner free, so we'll have the fence stick out a bit, and then have some railroad related stuff in there, like an electrical box or whatever. I guess it's all still hand signaled, so it doesn't make sense, but yeah, something like that. Okay, we have that, sure. Now to build the road. Let me first continue until there or something. Actually, maybe it will be like that. Sure. So these curves are nice and wide so that a bus can actually drive over that with ease. Narrow gauge track is so cute, yeah, I know, right? It's also really useful. It's more use for like roads and things like that. It's better, if you ask me. So I'm gonna quickly do this. I'm gonna expand that for a bit. Yeah, you can do shorter curves, but it's also like more. Well, how do you say that? It's easier to handle, sort of thing. It's like less big of a size and it's less in your way. If a bogie comes like running across like the underground road network, you can still jump away from it instead of being hit by it always. Is this the last piece of... No. That is the last piece. Again, that's not the last piece. Fuck. Okay, oops. Okay, so here we have to do something really weird. Oh god. Actually, no, wait. We're gonna do it from there already. I wanted to stay inside of that border. Let me just reroute that. What I have to do is make something that it has to correspond with this curve, which is quite annoying. So I think we'll have to yeah, let's just or can I wait? Is this no, this is wait, okay, I'm gonna do another thing. I'm gonna do it another way. Make it 2 S-curves of varying curvature. Yeah, but that doesn't work because then I have like a weird straight bit in between. I'm thinking of shortening this with like 2 blocks. No, no, no. We'll find a way. We'll find a way. I don't want that. I think if you have an S-curve and an S-curve, it doesn't? Does it? I think it makes a straight and a... There's no way, right? No. I was gonna say, no. That's a lie. Oh, wait. I know what to do. This way. Why is there a creeper falling down there? Okay, let's make it one shorter. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, because it was nighttime for too long, I think. Crap. No, not good enough. Almost. Oh god. Piss off. Piss off. Okay, wait. There we go. Okay, oh, you cannot do that. That's fucking awesome. Where are all of these mobs coming from? Like, stop. Okay, we're gonna expand it one more bit up till. Did I clear? Did I place 2 blocks and clear them both? Okay, something like that. That's fine. And now we can have that linked up in there. Can we piss off, please? No, no. No. Alright, you know what I'm gonna do? You all die, you all die, you all despawn because I left the area. Okay, that one guy didn't die. I have to fly 10 meters further. Now when I come back, he's gone. Good. How we should beat that. Okay, I need to get a car for this actually. Yeah, I was thinking of it myself actually that it didn't go like far enough, but I was like, maybe. But no. Let me get you actually steal a bus. Check if there's a bus en route. There is one en route. Okay, let me steal that. Stop, sir, stop. Well, you will not stop. Ah, don't hit me. Fuck. Oh, god. Stop. Oh, oh. I will help you control this bus, sure. Oh, that train is too... Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's bad. I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know that was a thing. Actually, that one is short enough. Yeah, see, that train is like blocking the intersection. I have to nudge it forwards like a little bit. Like 3 blocks already would help. Oh, there's already the fucker. Go away. Alright. So yeah, okay, it starts there already. Alright, that's a bit too much. I think it will be something like that, but no clue how big it is exactly. Alright, so we go straight. Why is the bus on the wrong side of the road? Nope, it isn't for me. I know it is if you're thinking of like England, but I don't care. You could ask the same for the trains. It's an English bus though, true. But an English bus can also be driven on European roads, right? I don't think they do. But I could be wrong there. Okay. Left side, I think, in the UK. Yeah, right? Okay, I could shave off some blocks at the end. That's more like it. So there you have your main road. And this will be a little... Actually, from there it has to be going both ways. Wait, what the fuck? Excuse me. Oh god. Yep, already knew that was gonna happen. This is gonna be a mess to signal, but... Okay, it's like almost the same. Just not really. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna quickly get the cobblestone and shit out of my inventory because it's annoying. So this guy will never drive in here, but let's just see. So this whole triangular area, at least, this whole triangular area gets to be free of crap. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense to do it like that. The safety board would approve. Hello, Emily John. How you doing? I'm doing good. How are you? Alright, so we'll get a little bit of road, but that's too much. Let me fill that in real quick. I do think we need to do... where am I from? The Netherlands. The Netherlands. I think I do have to do it like that, though. No, that's too much. Actually, is it? Let me... I think we'll just have to get the road lines out, really. But I first want to do... like the... check out how big everything has to be. Wait. Nice to meet you too. There should be an inner track, right? Oh, that's like... Okay, this is nice for automatic running, but not for manual running. Jesus Christ. Since you have to go straight in order to actually turn sharp. Sure, you can ask me something. Ah, I was already wondering when it would come. No, thank you very much. I've been asked this before. You can always send your stuff over to me on my, like in a DM on my Discord, and I can check it out. But no, thank you very much. I don't really need anything as of now. And also with most things, I can actually design it myself. I'm just too lazy to sort of like renew it, you know. But yeah. Thank you very much though. Thank you very much. And again, be sure to send it over on my DMs actually, so that if I need something later on, I can actually ask you for it. I sort of, well, I don't really save a list of like people that do design for things like this, but I do have a few that have asked me before, which I said the same to you. let me go and dig this all up. So we have a one-way road in here. Is that big enough, or do we need a two-way? A two-way would still make sense, right? Then we could split it up more easily. Actually, no. It's fine like this. Okay. Let me actually get it on this track to see what happens. Because I do have to remove some pavement bits. I already knew that much. Okay, let me get inside of my box real quick. Store all of the stuff that we're currently not gonna need. Take out some other stuff that we are gonna need. Throw some crap on the floor. Boop. All right, let's get it straight first. Let's just say, okay, that's already not gonna work. Yeah, no, it's too close, it's too close, it's too close. Let me do it like this. I think we have to do it like so, like that. Oh wait, sorry, wrong thing. What if I do 2, 2, and then 3, and then 2, 2? Let's test. I think that works. Okay, that's one curve in order. Good. Let's check out the other ones. So, actually, I need to do a little bit more of that stuff. To go there, and now let's make a curve around here. So we need. This is where the thing is, the track. We just move it backwards slightly. To see what actually happens to this curb. Yeah, it's too close for comfort. Let's keep it like that. Like normally we have smaller cars, obviously. Let's get this set to here. Well, maybe if we do it like that, that should be fine. Especially since we also have to drive to the other lane, or from the other lane, to, whatever it might be. Actually, no, I think we're just gonna mirror the same shit as on this side. I don't know if the thing can actually fit in there right now. No. That's kind of shitty. Let's do it like that. Let's keep it like that. That's fine. It's a little bit different than the other side, but I guess the cars drive out a little bit in a weird way too. For the big curve, what should we do there? What should we do there? Two, two, one. I think we started one too early. Two. No. We didn't. It's two. Okay, catch you later maybe. See ya for now. Oh god, I think it's too sharp. I think we did it too sharp, didn't we? Yeah, okay, so that last bit is too much in, especially these two. So we're just gonna move this all over by one, I think. Cannot do that either. Okay, great. Four, and then we do 5. And then it should be in there. Okay, wait. Let's jump in, drive, check. Yeah, feels good. Feels about right, about right. Let's just see what we do on the inside though. Five, 4. Oh god, here we're already at. Okay, wait. I think this is too sharp, but I don't know for sure. Yeah, okay. Need to get more space off of that. So we start with the 2s here, and then we do... Okay, wait, let me think again. This also seems to be pretty sharp, but... Is it right, though? That's the question. Okay, it should be out by one more. Over here, I think. Same with this. So we have lots of 2s. Well, that makes 4 2s. That's a little too much. We can make this into a 3. Pine tree. Actually, we can do a tree too. Can we do a tree too? No. Okay, we still can start trees from here. Actually, no, I just had that. Jesus. Tree. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Five. I think this makes sense. I think this is good. Okay, so for you guys, let's have this bus drive on the left for a few seconds. Oh. Interesting. Okay, so this is all set up pretty okay. Yep. Stop the replay mode recording. Why are you not? Oh yeah, of course, you're not allowed to go through there. Whoops, I know why. I set it up in that way so we won't have cars going on the wrong tracks. Meanwhile, I'm trying to get a car on the wrong track and it's not working because it's on the wrong track. Okay, let me give you this back. Actually, no, let's see if the clearance of the bridge is high enough first of all. Will that work? That is the question. Will it work? Will it work? Will it work? Will it work? Okay, it drives up through the ground a little bit, but not that much. I think it's good. I think it barely passes underneath here, but we might have to remove one of these. Oh, no, it's perfectly fine. Oh, that's kind of ugly. I need to fix that. Let me already fix that right now. Oh, it automatically updates. Okay. Well, there we go. Sure. I think it looks pretty cool. Let's send that bus back on its route. Yeah, now that we have multiple routes, we should get like stations on the line to say where it has to route through. And make sure it doesn't screw up. And there we go. Oh yeah, we have to set this up. Yoink. Eh. That doesn't look too nice, does it now? Alright. Alright. Let's clear these road markings. Since they look really weird. And they don't belong on those places. I think like that should be fine. Then we can get a little bit of a better area on there. Or a little bit of a dirt area. A nicer looking area. I don't know what to fit in here though. Maybe like a small hut. I don't know. We shall see. We shall see about that. First, let's try to get some road marks in the right places, not in the wrong places. Let's do one more straight. Actually, what I'm gonna do to make my life a little easier. I'm gonna assume these are not supposed to be here, because when you get off the bridge, you could go to the right, so. Essentially stopping? No. It did make more sense to keep that, but sure. We'll have to see how we convert this slowly into the other path. I think that's okay. No, that's too much. That's too little. Actually, these need to become closer once we go near the okay, this can go straight. Almost. Want to go out by that? How's things? Things are things, I guess. I guess that works. Okay. Let's now see what we do with this. Fuck. Knew it. Knew it was gonna happen. Ah! Okay, wait. I have a solution for this. Because this needs to be there, actually. Let's get those two there. Wiggle room in the curve, yeah, exactly. I think that's already fine. Still feels a little fat on that side and a little small on that side. Maybe that little dot, that's a straight, maybe? So this is straight, and this is... no, it just makes it look awkward. I guess like this, it's fine. Did I have that there? Fuck. I didn't. Did I? Yeah, I know. I was about to say, wrong one, yeah. Shouldn't have fallen into that hole, but sure. Shit. Wait, are these actually all this type? Oh yeah, they are. Good, then I don't need to run back and forth. It still looks wonky as shit here. This looks weird, that part. Would moving it to... instead of this, why don't we take that? Because then it matches up with that. Yeah, no, yeah, fuck it. We'll leave it for now. I know it still looks weird, but I don't care. Here though, we're gonna do... oh god, no. Oh. I'm gonna leave that one out. That works. That works, I guess. Since I need to go soon, I want to clear up that little bit in the corner, I think, and then we'll actually call it a stream. Still need to get some food, by the way. Still need to lunch. What should I lunch? That is the question. Do we have seriously? There. Omelette. Nah. Oh, I hate how these are not. Well. I guess it's okay. I guess it's okay. It isn't terrible, but it isn't good. Make it a solid line. Yeah, I was thinking that at first, but I don't know. I probably shouldn't. I have done that before. Do you want me to try it? Okay, let me try it for you. Requires a few more bites, but sure. Bring quartz, yeah, that's in here. I didn't bring the... Okay, wait. That was my plan. Dig these up. Fucking rain, honestly. Fucking rain. Oh, thunderstorm. Oh, good. Because I can clear that. I hope nothing is on fire right now, but if things are burning, then I'll let them burn, I'd say. I hate when this happens. Okay, continuing on. No. It's a bit much, but bit much, but I'm fine with both. It's like the same. I don't care really. I don't care what it's gonna be. For now, what I care about though is that I need to soon go. So let me just get the dirt patch in there. They're both a little ugly. Yeah, I might remove that in the end, like entirely. That's what I might do with it. Thought I had some tracks. Yes, good. So right underneath here will be footpath, I think. Something like that. Let's get some rooted dirt in it. Let's get some coarse dirt. Why did I just get a message on my... Okay. There we go. I think this is a good change though, the little bend in like the main road. I think the old main road was a little too straight. Hello, train. Oh my god, how did I guess that completely right? Ghost block. Let me get a fucking cobble in here. Okay, let me check the lighting real quick. We need another ghost block. And we're gonna do it here. And then we'll do another one. One other ghost block, and we'll put it right in here with a torch, with it out, with it out, with it out. Yes, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, that's that. I think that adds some decent stuff in here. I like how this road doesn't go through, but there's some space. Maybe for a tree. Maybe a tree would be nice or something. Or like a big tree. Like, it's such an old tree, so that the railway wasn't allowed to remove it, and the road builders weren't either. Actually, let's not have a tree here, because safety reasons. If I would be a car and come out of here, I would not see cars coming from that way. So, yeah. Maybe some brush, yeah. Or maybe like a little small hut or something for the... maybe for a staff for the bridge or something. A toll booth. Nah. Like having a little thing in here, like a pond. That like, if I would do so, it would be here. But it wouldn't make sense with all the rivers and stuff. And the industries and things like that. But yeah, we have a bridge, so that's nice. That's something to... that's actually quite a big change that we added. And let me put all of this back. See if our inventory is semi-clean. Let me also remove this fucking thing because it's annoying. We have a bridge. A bridge. Under the bridge downtown. I like that. Sure. Why not? Yeah, we'll continue this road eventually. Maybe I'll do some more stuff off stream though. I'll have to check. I'd like how this looks. Right, let me get in proper position. Nice little bridge, and I like this shot through here too. When it's done. I think it aligns almost perfectly on that last thing. Does this align on anything? Say the water tower. Ooh! Oh! Oh! I like this one too. Pretty nice. Pretty nice, I'd say. Let me actually log off with a view from this side for once, so we can actually watch our bridge as I leave you behind in the stream. Yeah, I actually gotta go. I guess it turned into a 2-hour stream, so that, you know, still 2-hour stream. A little bit earlier started, but we did get some views, so thank you all for being here, of course, as always. I surely hope you enjoyed. Well, if you're watching this from YouTube, be sure to leave a like, as always. And yeah, I might be back in the evening with the Lego building stream, but I'll see if I can set it up and if I'm in the mood for it. Because, yeah, I have to work and have to do other things today. But I'll surely be posting pictures over on the Discord. Yeah, this schematic, by the way, of the bridge will probably be posted on the Patreon. So, stay tuned for that, I guess. Anyway, as always, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. This is ImagineerDave signing off. So, bye-bye.